it goes. Now Split and Slide were gliding along. They were hot-footing it and singing a song at the top of their lungs, at the top of their voice. They had no reason, they had no choice but to lie a little to everybody they met. Well, Split would swear and Slide would curse, and things got better and things got worse, and they rambled around from town to town, gambled and they laid their money down, and they lost a little to everybody they bet. Split didn't mind and Slide didn't care. You know, they both had a burden to bear. Theirs was simple. They were born to lose. Split started getting some bright ideas, and believe it or not, old Slide got his, and the next thing you know, they decided to pick and choose. So Split, he picked the proper time, and Slide picked a good high mountain to climb. They got halfway up and then they came back down. Well, Split, he slipped and started to slide, and Slide, he slipped and split his side. Said Split, let's keep our feet on level ground, yeah, yeah. You can't always toe the line, baby, you can't always tell the time, and a circumstance is gonna change or after wrong. You can't always win a fight, honey, you can't always see the light, and a rose cannot bloom a whole year long. Now Split had a daughter named Lame Eileen, and Slide had a son he'd never seen, and that worthless little mother was known by the name of Slick. Well, Eileen and Slick, they chanced to meet in the middle of the river in the summer heat. They just bumped heads going for an innocent swim. Well, Slick said, marry me just for fun. His brain had been boiling in the blazing sun, but Eileen took him seriously and she accepted him. So Split had to give the bride away, and he did so, and then he walked away, and then he did so, and then he backed away, and that old hot church he went and stood by the fan. Well, Split and Slick and Slide were walking down the aisle. They were out of order, going single file, but somehow it all seemed to fit in the preacher's plan. Well, the preacher said, Lord, help us now and bless these holy wedding vows. Slick said to himself, Lord, either will or he won't. And the preacher said, son, you take her for your bride. Slick looked at her and then he looked at Slide. He was supposed to say, I do, but he said, I don't. Now, just about that time, Split hit the fan, lost a ring and a finger off of his right hand. He went screaming out of that church, throwing a fit. Well, Slick and Slide, they saw their chance to get out of this ill-fated fool's romance. They all went running down the road to get Split, yeah, yeah. You can't always toe the line, baby, you can't always tell the time, and a circumstance is gonna change your rights or wrong. Hey, you can't always win a fight, honey, you can't always see the light, and a rose cannot bloom a whole year long. Now Split and Slide were tired and sore, and sick and tired of being so bored. Money was rain, theirs had been a 7-year drought. Split said, Slide, that's par for the course. You talk like a dog, I talk like a horse, and this here's coming right from the horse's mouth. Here's what he said. He said, one place is good as the next, I swear, and two places are better than anywhere. So I'll meet you here, meet me there, and we'll rob the Bank of America. Well, Slide said, Split, that's a pretty good plan, and he stood right up and then he shook his hand. He said, all we're gonna need is a little bit of help from America. She was his gal and she was born way down south with a look in her eye and a draw in her mouth, and they both agreed she'd be the inside man. But Erica got to thinking it through and decided that the best thing for her to do was to keep her job and turn those two fools in. So Erica sort of sold them down the river. Split had half a mind to forgive her, but Slide had the presence of mind to say, let's split. So Split they did, and went and hid down a dirty alley underneath the garbage lid. They just laid low until the trash man came. But I guess they run plumb out of luck. They ended up in a garbage truck on a rockin' reeling ride to the other side of town. Yeah, they drove them down to that old dump yard and they dumped them out, man, they landed hard. Split by side, right side, upside down, yeah, yeah. You can't always toe the line, baby, you can't always tell the time, and a circumstance is gonna change your rights or wrong. You can't always win a fight, honey, you can't always see the light, and a rose cannot bloom a whole year long. Well, Split was down without much hope, and Slide was out to the end of the rope, and both of them just give up trying to win. The two of them started seeing double, and they didn't have the energy to deal with the trouble, so their rambling days came quickly to an end. Well, you see, they started into singing again in a dirty old bar at the very back end, and a few small tips and drinks was all their pay. But even that got a little too slow, and they had nowhere else to go but through the back screen door of an old cafe. That's where Slide sings harmony all alone, and Splitty plays on Slide's trombone, and the customers come in for a pie of tea. They complain about the service and the price of toast, but the words from them you're gonna hear the most is that Split and Slide, they never miss a beat, yeah. Let's see if we get those John Karen guys up here. Thanks.